financing the final frontier. Congress this week bucking President Trump to pass a bipartisan bill to fully fund NASA through September. The White House had asked to slash the space agency's budget by nearly 50%, but the spending package gave NASA more than $24 billion, which, in addition to funds from the Big Beautiful Bill, will give NASA the biggest budget it's had in decades. And so for more on this and what it means for NASA, I want to bring in the one and only Bill Nye, the science guy. It's good to have you in person, sir.
It's good to be had. It's good to see it. No, in this little world of space, it's a big day, restoring funding.
Well, and so your group, the Planetary Society, says Congress just saved NASA's budget. Look, that's a big statement, but how big of a deal was this?
Well, we were facing, you and I, citizens, taxpayers, we were facing the largest budget cut since the Apollo era ended. I mean, it was extraordinary. I mean, if you want to go to the Planetary Society website, we've got all the graphs showing all the cuts to science that were going to happen. But Congress, had no time for that, pushed back. I like to remind people, Article 1, Section 8, Clause 8 of the U.S. Constitution, Congress is to promote the progress of science and useful arts. The word science is in the Constitution, so they pushed back, and the restored funding, and just the way it went, it's bigger than it's been in decades.
Yeah, well, and obviously, I mean, you were a part of this. I mean, was this a tough sell?
Well, we worked very hard on it, and I say we, the Planetary Society. We have some very skilled guys who've studied the NASA budget over the last 50 years, and were able to make the case for how serious this was. And a strange thing for voters and taxpayers, my fellow citizens, why does somebody want to cut the NASA budget in half? NASA's the best brand the United States has. You go anywhere in the world, people talk about NASA.
Talk about it.
So it's a little bit mysterious, but Congress has pushed back, and these two bills, this what they call mini bus instead of an omnibus, these three combined bills, which were streamlined in order to passed.
Yeah.
So that's great.
I want to get to the science part of this. So can we talk about this, what this means for the Artemis project?
Oh, Artemis. So Artemis is going back to the moon.
Yeah.
Now, they love to talk about NET. Are you down with NET? No earlier than.
Yeah, you know me.
Launch will be no earlier than the 6th of February. And so this will be, I'm so old, Alex. I was here on Earth for Apollo 8, where the astronauts went around the moon and back. I won't call it desperate, but it was a very serious time, competition with the Soviet Union. And so they went around the moon and came back safely, and this will be a mission, in a sense, similar to that. We're going to go 4 people around the moon and back, and it should go fine. This will be only the second launch of the Space Launch System, the SLS.
Yeah.
And we're very hopeful, and let's go.
It's exciting.
Oh, man. It's very exciting. And, do you know how many people have flown in low Earth orbit?
I don't have the number off the top of my head.
600.
600, wow.
Yeah, not 12, not 50, a lot of people.
Yeah.
But this is going out beyond the moon for the first time in 60 years. It's a big deal.
Well, and listen, you're Bill Nye the Science Guy. So many people come to know you because you get them interested in science at an early age. What do you think this full funding, this big budget does in terms of inspiring that next generation of scientists?
Well, 2 things for everybody who's 10 years old: space and dinosaurs. And space and dinosaurs turn out to be the same thing. The ancient dinosaurs were finished off by an asteroid, almost certainly. But along this line, speaking of science, all these astrophysics, heliophysics, all these science programs within NASA have been restored, including the Office of STEM Engagement, Science, Technology, Engineering, and Math Engagement. But for me, personally speaking for myself, for some reason, you can go to our website, the Mars Sample Return Program is not funded. It is zeroed out. Not sure why that is. There are rocks on Mars that the Perseverance rover with skilled people here on Earth have directed. They found these rocks that may contain, as far as we can tell, comparing to the rocks on Earth, they may contain evidence of ancient life, ancient microbial things living in a river delta on Mars, back when Mars was cold, was warm and wet. Those rocks are sitting there. You and I paid for them.
Yeah.
50 years of finding the right place on Mars to look for these rocks, sampled the rocks, there they are, look at them with the close-up camera. There's no plan to bring them back. But with that said, it's a big day. We restored funding. The Planetary Society, we had over 300 people on Capitol Hill. We represented 19 other science organizations, and this is citizens, this is democracy at work. Pushing back, restoring NASA funding. Thanks for having me on.
Love that. Bill Nye, the Science Guy, thank you so much for your time.